Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV. All about facts here. If you don't like the fact we drop facts, you can go. Just tell us. We'll give you the first plane ticket out of here. We don't play with people that like to do hearsay and play these games. We don't do that on this channel. I respect LTTV. If he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me.
I apologize to every black person I ever said that to.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
LT cooking your ass.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Not all, yo, you're right. Because some of the ideologies, it do make sense. Because I'm in need of some of that ideology right now. Right? I got a woman who's levied a false allegation against me, even though it's provable she lied. Even in the video, she said I unalived her. She lied in it, but people believed her. How can I not be red pill now? Is her character kind of questionable? Absolutely, right? No one's denying that. No one's going into that. But we got to stick to the facts here. A lot of y'all, it seems like it's so easy for you to be swayed by the little tabloid news here and little baseless facts here. It's actually kind of just sad. I don't know. I can't tell. But I'm not being a dick to LT. LT has, if he listen, I'm sure he has probably something to say about this or whatnot. It is what it is, right? He probably thinks I'm a simp too, and I don't hold that against him. It's tough carrying the truth out here when people just want to lie, right? People want to spin ruses out here. It's tough to carry the truth. Sometimes people will hate you, and I don't blame LT if he hates me. Don't want to associate with the platform, right? He got to do what's best for him. Okay, I'm gonna do what's best for me. Tree's gonna do what's best for her. In the meantime, but yeah. I still don't take it personally. I still think LT's and that's what I said. I think he's a good dude. I think he does good work. I think he's been grinding out here. He's a real worker, and he seems like a guy who respects women. He doesn't talk all this crazy nonsense. So he'll forever get my respect. If he doesn't fuck with me no more because I'm calling this lying, scamming, conniving, two-faced, long tooth-ass bitch. If I'm calling her out and he doesn't like that shit, it's cool.
Can't trust nobody who don't admit when they wrong. How can you trust that person? They don't admit when they wrong, so that means they cool with you going in the wrong direction. That's crazy, right?
They ain't gonna say
nothing. So they gonna watch you self-destruct or fail. I peep that, I be like, okay, damn, you ain't gonna admit when you made a mistake. Oh yeah, I can't with you.
That's a big red flag too. You know what I mean?
Huge red flag.
A huge red flag.
Yeah.
Like you know you dead ass wrong.
And you gonna keep this going. When you wrong, you admit it because you was wrong.
Yeah.
And then you make it right. Then people trust you because they know you being honest. Can't trust nobody who don't admit when they wrong.
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. Alright, so we're going to stay on the main point here. We're going to stay on the main point. There's a reason why I put this in the intro in the beginning and also with the intro of the actual reaction, because this is the main part. This is the main point. Duke's running around on his channel talking shit, trying to revise history, reframe the whole argument. It's like, bro, these were examples. You acting like we were never cool and creating content together and blah, blah, blah. That was an example of you saying fuck everything on your crash out to ride all the way for Daisy, and to the point where you're suing Tree, allegedly. Never happened. Complete cap. I don't even know why he said that on air.
Stop the cap.
You are putting yourself in the way of a lawsuit for Fresh and Fit. All for what? To crash out for Daisy, and he's trying to revise history and rephrase it. Oh, it's because I ignored LT. It's like, bro, come on. That is a component in your dusty ass crash out. So it's a good thing that I have all the footage, and we're just gonna react to a lot of the footage. We're not gonna speak over a lot of this, but this message right here is a very salient point. Let's get into this.
How can you trust that person? They don't admit when they wrong, so that means they cool with you going in the wrong direction.
I've said this multiple times on my platform. I've said this to folks in the chat when I was calling out Destiny, and I'm like, okay, I'm standing on something because I have a platform. I have to stay consistent. I'm caught in 4K saying these things. Folks in the chat wanted to be wavering and be like, well, I'm just watching. It's content creation. It's just entertainment. I'm like, okay, y'all say that shit, but want to cook other folks when it's relevant. I'm like, isn't that some hating ass shit, or is it principle? It's principle. When I do it, it's some hating ass shit. If y'all do it that way, if y'all don't want to actually stand on anything, and I'm going to call out the crowd too. We don't care. We calling everybody out.
It's crazy, right?
They ain't gonna say.
Ain't gonna say nothing. So they gonna watch you self-destruct or fail.
Yep, I said that to Destron. I'm like, yo, so you would see me going in the wrong direction and not say anything when he was caping for Duke. Said the same shit to Taylor when Taylor was caping for Duke. I'm like, you guys can't be trusted. You can't even tell a motherfucker they're wrong when they're clearly wrong. You're gonna let them crash out like a dumbass?
I peeped that. I'd be like, okay, damn, you ain't gonna admit when you made a mistake. Oh yeah, I can't with you.
That's a big red flag too. You know what I mean?
Huge red flag.
A huge red flag.
Yeah.
Like you know you dead ass wrong,
And you gonna keep this going. When you wrong, you admit it because you was wrong.
Yeah.
And then you make it right. Then people trust you because they know you being honest.
Yeah, but you get no trust and zero respect from folks when you can't do that. You can't just be like, fuck it, I was wrong. You know what? I fed into it. My hate, my disdain for Fresh and Fit led me across too far. I went too far across the hill. That's what happened here. Look at this filthy work.
I'm tapped in with Daisy, so as more information come out, as more women come forward, we're definitely gonna cover it. You guys, listen. She's on a mission to make you guys pay. All right, and now other girls are seeing that mission, they're believing in that mission, and they're hell-bent on making sure that justice is served for them as well. Because, I mean, imagine the thousands of girls these guys have ran through that podcast and didn't say anything. They're walking around there with gonorrhea or herpes, and...
What? You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
So he's saying that women were getting their cheeks clapped by Fresh and Fit and walking away with gonorrhea or herpes. This was a deleted. See, this is the problem with Duke. Duke went too far with this shit. Entirely too far. He made a video talking about Fresh is burning. He's a super spreader. Here's X, Y, and Z knowledge. He deleted that video because they're all talking about lawsuits and X, Y, and Z. That shit got deleted, but I reacted to a portion of that before. And I'm like, wait, it's still available on my channel, my nigga. Why you delete the video? You're hiding the evidence. What is it, cap? So let me, react to a little bit more of it. Because, my nigga, what is this?
And they're not saying anything. He's a super spreader, someone who knowingly is infecting other women with diseases. He's a super spreader. That's an animal that needs to be put down and belongs underneath hell. That's it. Like, there's no mercy from this guy. I'm sorry. But that's all I got for you guys today, chat.
I got another
So now you understand. The mic's on? Okay. The level of hatred and disdain this motherfucker has for Fresh. He's a super spreader that deserves to be put under the ground. It's like, my nigga, really? Are you that bothered by the content? It's like, we know Fresh is a coon. He's a scammer. He's a finesser. You took his leftovers. It's bad. It was bad, man. And the problem is, Duke said this.
I respect LTTV. If he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me.
Before he was aware of me even saying anything, before I said anything on air, people were saying, oh, LTTV did this, LTTV did this, before I dropped my video. He was aware that, you know, folks would look at him a certain way. Before we get into this, let me put down a timestamp so y'all understand this. It was in the intro for a reason, y'all. I got to outline this so you can understand some things real quick. Look at this. Where is it?
Be with the ruse train. He wants to smoke hard on her as hard as I need to. Like, I'm choosing their sides. Let him choose me. Let him smoke me. Grimlock says, LTTV smoked my ass, dog. So, I respect LTTV. If he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me.
Shit, let me see this. Let me pull this back again. I forgot. I'm in the way. Hold up, chat. We having some technical difficulties. Listen, y'all, I've been off for a little while. I'm kind of dusting it up. Here we go.
Grimlock says, LTTV smoked my ass, dog. So, I respect LTTV. If he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me. That's fine. Everybody, listen. Everybody, this controversy has told me everything I need to know. Everybody's taking the time and choosing their sides. Let them choose it, right? I still respect LT. I'm sorry I accidentally doxed Tree. I still got a little bit of respect for her. That's why I'm not going hard on her as hard as I need to, or I should, right? I still respect him. Let him go.
See, that was the apology to Tree. This was in the video. Y'all said that he actually apologized in the video. The video that is titled... Hold up, I got the whole video. Let me make sure I get the title. The title of the video is It's Over for Just Tree, the final chapter. In that video is where he apologized to Tree. In the video where he's trying to ether her and it's over for her. Yeah, you call that that the most disingenuous apology of all time. Like, come on, man.
Often do their own things now. They got good platforms. They're great people. I think LTTV is a good guy. So if he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me. I'm not coming off of this, though. Because, I mean, it is what the fuck it is. So if he wants to go ahead with the ruse train, let him be with the ruse train.
Okay, the ruse train, all right? So I made sure I put this in here for a reason, all right? This is the ruse that Duke failed to comprehend, and he went and he snapped and he crashed out 3 episodes in a row, deleted all the film, including the footage of Daisy on his platform when she's like, I'm terminating the baby. Remember that when Daisy was in his crib, he deleted that video as well? Or maybe it's on members. I don't know. I ain't a member.
The D threat, guys. Yes.
Need help. That's it. Like, there's no mercy from this guy. I'm sorry. But that's all I got for you guys today, chat.
I got another.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Brother Jumpy with the $10 super chat. Brother Jumpy says, that a dirty ass Adidas logo. How you get that dirty? Why Duke give me the middle of the mall the middle of the mall chain energy now? She called you Dookie. Super spreader is diabolical. When you spread cheeks over 7-Eleven sushi.
God damn.
Super spreader is really diabolical. He's a super spreader. He's spreading herpes, gonorrhea, and whatnot. Jesus Christ. That a dirty ass Adidas logo. Where's the dirty ass Adidas logo? I didn't even see that shit. Is that in the last one?
The D threat, guys. Yes, another man has threatened to unalive me, all because I basically told the truth. Now, some of you are already familiar with this story because you saw the live stream. You was part of the live stream. But I think I need to make a very short video. I'm going to do my best to make it as short as possible so that you can understand how unhinged Duke is. Duke the Don is certifiably crazy. But that's cool. I can deal with crazy. The thing about it is that
Shout out to Autism Obama with the 7 months chat pass. That's 7 months? I didn't see that shit. That shit went quick as hell. All right, let's get it.
all I did in good faith was answer the question that you asked. Let me explain how this all came about. Coach Greg Adams featured my video where I said, and I'm just paraphrasing, if you want to keep up a ruse, and I'm talking about Daisy, if you want to keep up a ruse, don't be seen with your ratchet BBL girlfriend drinking wine in Miami. So that's what I was saying. And the ruse was, she was not pregnant when she was vaping. She was not pregnant when she was drinking. The day that she had the sonogram, that was going to be her last sonogram to prove that she was pregnant. I think she was 6.5 weeks pregnant. That day that she was at Planned Parenthood to terminate the pregnancy, she got the prescription pills to do just that. And that's what I disclosed, because he wanted me to say, what is the ruse? And the ruse is she was pretending to be pregnant and she wasn't. And he lost his mind. But I just want you to understand, all I did was answer his question, and I get D threats. So before we look at the D threats, right now he's listening to my stream, okay?
The problem is, when Tree first answered the question, I think Duke was streaming at the same time. He didn't care to listen. He just ran off with whatever narrative he thought. This is why it would have been much better to deal with it in the time when it actually happened. But for the 60th time, to folks that try to be like, oh, why are you dealing with this months later, to deflect and be unaccountable? I had a death in the family, motherfucker. I took time off. No one was focused on this dog shit. But now that we back, we holding folks accountable. So stop trying to escape and be like, oh, why is this months late, you piece of... Yo, honestly, if I seen half these niggas in person, these unaccountable dweebs, step on these folks.
I don't know why he won't play it. I guess he doesn't want his audience to see what really went down and how I was calm, cool, and collective, and you are actually being unhinged, threatening a woman. You're supposed to protect women, but instead you are making unalive threats to women, all because I told the truth. Now, let's go to the full context here, because this is going to be great, and I want to keep a documentation of this, okay? So, and you'll see why. Here we go.
Coach Greg Adams apparently came up with a video of Daisy, and or not Daisy, but regarding the whole Daisy situation. And Coach Greg Adams basically was using, he basically was talking about how a friend of Daisy's basically came on and said all of this was
Why is that echoing so bad?
I guess we say a ruse, right? A ruse, okay? And this person was Tree of Logic, okay?
By the way, I never said all of this was a ruse. I said, if you want to keep up the ruse, maybe you shouldn't be seen with your ratchet BBL girlfriend drinking wine in Miami. I didn't say anything about all.
So everyone's sending me the emails of the video. Oh, Duke!
And he's so triggered.
All right, look what
so
this is Coach Greg Adams, okay? All right, listen.
What did
he's
Coach
pointing out
Greg
the fact
Adams
that
do
Tree
to
of
you,
Logic,
Duke?
Daisy.
It's like he heard Coach Greg Adams. My first impression was, who the fuck cares what Coach Greg Adams says? You listen to Coach Greg Adams? I don't know if he says anything insightful, y'all. I don't listen to Coach Greg Adams, so I don't know I don't know anything about this nigga.
His friend is saying that this was all a ruse. Okay, first of all, there's so many things wrong with this. Y'all don't even understand. Time out. Daisy and Tree of Logic, they're not friends.
Facts. We were friends when we did the video together, but when I was told and showed evidence, which I will show on the stream tomorrow, that everything that Fresh and Fit said about her is true. Listen, I don't like these guys, but I'm sorry, they were right. It does not make me say, oh yeah, we're still enemies, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say, yeah, they were telling the truth. Now, the only reason I actually came out completely is because you took the screenshots of my DM with her and you doxed my phone number. I don't care about her leaking the DMs between me and her. She leaked the DMs between
All right. Yo, once in a blue moon, RT the Brown will say something funny. Hits you with the simp left hook.
her and Walter, I knew that she was going to probably leak the DMs between me and her. But see, here's the problem. She didn't leak all the DMs, but I will definitely do that tomorrow, okay? But the fact is that, Duke, you kept doxing my phone number. So you doxed my phone number. I have to turn my phone off because I can't use it now. Everybody and their mama and daddy is calling me and leaving voice messages. It's all filled up now. And because you kept showing it over and over again, and then you follow it up with some D threats. How wonderful. How manly of you. You're doing this to a woman. Do you feel better about yourself now?
Okay, Tree of Logic provided a platform.
Shout out to Autism Obama with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Autism Obama says, I gotta hold the L on Daisy. I said she wasn't an escort and I saw all the red flags of her being one. My dumb ass was so dumb because I wanted F and F to fail. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to you for admitting that you were wrong about a clear skeezer. I guess he was embarrassed that he let that woman into his house when she was starting it down, escorting it up. It's like, it's okay, my nigga. Like, you could have just been like, you know what? Escorts are people too. They're human beings that need shelter once in a while for 4 days. For 4 days.
Oh my God.
Apex says, who the fuck is Daisy? That's Fresh's leftovers. The woman that was pregnant by Fresh for like a month. Not even a month. That shit went by quick as hell, but, you know, she terminated the pregnancy, and, yeah, we're still talking about it for some reason.
At an important time when Daisy needed it to help her get her voice out, okay? If all of this was a ruse, why would Tree of Logic implicate herself in that?
I didn't say all of it was a ruse. I said her pretending to be pregnant when she had already got rid of the baby between April the 15th to April the 16th. That was the ruse. The ruse was pretending to be pregnant while drinking wine. Then when she gets called out on it, she says it's lemonade. That was the ruse. She wasn't pregnant. She wasn't pregnant when she was drinking alcoholic beverages. She wasn't pregnant when she was vaping, and she wasn't pregnant when she came over to your house and says, I cannot keep the baby. She already got rid of the baby.
Does that make any sense? Now, even watching the video, it seems like Tree of Logic was trying to find words to describe the situation of Daisy going out to drink. The one thing I would say is Tree of Logic couldn't use a worse set of words to describe that.
I used the perfect set of words.
My nigga, you couldn't use a worse set of words when you were telling her, or you were trying to convey the message that you can get information on her, because it sounded like a threat. And when it sounds like a threat, then folks would be like, yo, that sounds like a threat. Yo, what the fuck is that? Very ominous choice of words. Sounds like a threat. So when she takes it that way, it's not incumbent on me to be like, yo, listen, I think he meant X, Y, and Z. It sounds like a motherfucking threat. You may be able to expound on it a little bit more and be like, you know what, you're just talking about threatening to get information on her to expose her, not threatening physical harm. Nonetheless, the way you spoke out of term, it came across crazy.
I used the perfect word. I didn't use a set of words. I used the perfect word. It was a ruse.
Because again, it's not a ruse.
She wasn't pregnant.
If it was a ruse, Tree. I mean, your interview was one of the biggest ones being referenced all over.
Yeah, but it's still staying on it.
Place. And I thought the interview was pretty brilliant.
Sure was good. I worked hard on that interview. I worked hard with that woman. She is insufferable, unmanageable. Oh, I hate to give Walter another W, but I can understand why he got rid of her. Headshot. She's unbearable. Listen, when you took over, I was so happy. And I'll leak the DMs where I show you how I was happy that she was your problem, not mine anymore. And at the time, we were neutral. Now we're enemies.
And a lot of things were exposed that we didn't know was exposed. So if there's something you know that we don't know, how about you tell us?
Okay. If there's something you know that we don't know, how about you tell us? I told him in my live stream that I had last night, and he went ballistic. He called me all kinds of names. And if you look at that stream, I was nice and I was respectful because I was telling the truth. I wasn't irrational. Now, by the way, I'm supposed to be the woman. They say that the women are emotional. Granted, I'm alpha. Granted, I have masculine energy. I own it. Okay. But I was calm when I was explaining this, and I was also praising you at the same time. Now, because I guess I messed up your bag going after Fresh and Fit, or you lost face, this is what you resulted to. I want you guys to watch this. This is the man who prides himself on defending women, but yet still he makes an unalived threat to a woman who told the truth.
Yeah, man. No, it sucks. It's just like you're out here playing a clout game, and it's not a clout game, bro. This ain't about clout, bro. A woman's reputation is in the gutter right now because of what y'all are doing. And Tree, you just made it worse. You gave Fresh and Fit ammo. Now everybody's saying, "Oh, look,
a woman's reputation is in the gutter right now." The same woman that you admitted to lied various times, lied about when she actually employed a lawyer, which she didn't, lied about a bunch of things that you confessed was kind of shady and could cloud her character, and you still went through with the massive defense. It makes no goddamn sense. This is the same guy who jumped up on my platform talking about when Solo was arguing with Moxie, talking about LT, know who your friends are, blah, 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 trying to get Solo the fuck out of here. And then when shit goes left, this guy's crashing out like the dweeb he's been. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing out here? What the fuck are we doing out here?
Daisy's friend exposed Daisy. That's the narrative they're running with, your face. And you want to expect us to believe you were always on her side? Tree, you're a flame. Bro, even the more I think about it, the more I'm pissed off. Like, the more I think about it, I'm getting pissed off. So, look at this shit.
Yeah, she ain't gonna do nothing to you, though, man.
I know she's not gonna do nothing to her. To me.
So, you dox my number again. Like I said, I have no problem with you leaking the DMs, but you were so enraged. You were so angry. You were so furious. You didn't think to say, hey, let me hide her phone number. You didn't even give me that courtesy. You just doxed my phone number. Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it takes me 20 minutes on a phone call.
Yeah. No. You're a coder too, right?
Huh?
You're a computer programmer, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Like, listen, it's not even the programming part, right? It's just if you know how to social engineer, you can do it. Yeah. But it's 20 minutes on a phone call.
Then make the phone call. I dare you. I am tired of you weak beta males pretending to be alpha, threatening me, a woman. And you know why you're doing that, Duke? Because unlike you, I had a daddy raise me. Boom, and you feel that alpha energy ooze out of my freaking pores. So you're matching my alpha energy with your weak beta energy as an unhinged, deranged male. You think this is a good look for you to threaten a woman? Really? I want you guys to understand that in the past 7 days, I have had two black men give me unalive threats. And I never thought that this would come from Duke. I saw a side of him that was shocking, that you want to give me D threats because I told the truth. And you're like, 20 minutes in a phone call. Hey, baby, take an hour in a phone call. Make as many phone calls you want. But it gets better. Hold on, let me rewind that.
You could see how she interpreted that as a death threat. Or should I say D threat because of the monetization? Wow. Shit. Nonetheless, for me, I'm like, okay, when he expounded on it, I'm like, I could see how you said that, but when you're saying it in live action, it does sound crazy.
I just want you to understand, I am being threatened to be unalived because I told the truth about what I meant about the ruse.
Like, listen, it's not even the programming part, right? It's just if you know how to social engineer, you can do it. Yeah. But it's 20 minutes in a phone call. Free.
Bro, she's not playing the race card. It was two black men. It was Hurricane Paro, which we...
Get him out of here! He's got no place in here! Get rid of him! Okay.
We got him the fuck out of here. He was talking shit on social media, Twitter, and various other platforms talking about the cartel will run up on... Some bullshit-ass D threats he was giving her. We covered that before. We had to kick him out the chat. Certain folks, they don't give a fuck about that. They're like, oh, he's here, he's a fan, let me get some money from this motherfucker. They don't stand on nothing, but it is what it is.
Go ahead. Play that game with me. Well, I do it real quick, too. I can even do it right now.
Do it. Do it.
Do it right now.
Do it. You don't scare me, Duke. Men who threaten women, you just threaten us to silence us. Do it. Make your phone call. Do what you got to do. It ain't going to make me shut up, and it ain't going to make me stop. And get on the stream tomorrow and expose it all.
You should.
I probably will end up doing it just to do it, just to see what's
okay, so he said, okay, I'm going to probably just end up doing it. I'm going to probably end up, the threats. I'm going to end up doing it to her because, well, she messed up my bag. How small is your ego, Duke? How big do you feel bucking up against a woman?
She look crazy. She probably got some, she probably a criminal.
Projection. I'm not a criminal, but you are. That? I'm not a criminal, but you definitely are. Because only a criminal, well, not only a criminal, but it's known that criminals like you threaten women to silence us, to control us, to put fear in us. And I'm not scared of you. So do your thing.
We'll find out one way or another.
We'll find out, but if you want to get bad, we'll expose it too. You think this is bad? I can get even worse. I'm crazy. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me, dude. Like, you gotta be crazy to go after these cycles over here. You got to. If I was over here playing patty cake with them, I'd lose every time. I don't play patty cake. I come to win. I play games.
Oh, man, that's awesome. It's fun. Appreciate it.
Now, check out this donation. Thank you for respecting us women. We need more of you. Oh my God, I think I'm in upside down world.
Hey man, appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, of course. Unknown hyenas, you gotta show your face, bro.
Nah, you're wondering why I was calling Trending with Sharice a groupie? I'm like, this is typical groupie behavior. How do you not even see that? He's fighting a woman to defend a woman. Instead of letting two women settle it out on social media, he feels like he needs to jump in the middle to fight and threaten a woman on behalf of a woman that is not his woman. Just a random, fresh as leftovers. You had this woman fighting against facts in the chat section. I'm like, yeah, I know this. I know this type of behavior. This is typical groupie behavior. Typical. Where's the groupie love song? Where's that motherfucker? I've been looking for that the whole goddamn time. God damn.
God damn.
All right, let's get back into it.
I'm not bringing you one if you don't show your face. I know you're a real person. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. Oh, you a brother too. Shout out. Okay. You can close it. You can close it, bro. You can close it. I'm about to bring you up. Hey, shout out to you. Trending with Sharice with the 2 says, thank you for respecting.
Yo.
Shout out. Hold on. Let me read the super chat. He says, thank you for respecting us women. We need more of you. Yeah, I respect the hell out of women. Call it simping, whatever. My mom, I see how hard she worked. I see what she does. My sister, very successful girl. I have my daughter, having her grow up with her personality being so strong with it. Like, I have huge respect for women, right? I love women. I'm not afraid to say that. That makes me a simp. Okay, so what? But they're worthy of respect. All y'all sitting here like talking, you guys got no respect for women whatsoever, and it shows. But I'm not.
Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see this part. I'm taking cuckoo pills. I'm taking crazy pills. He just threatened a woman and then said, oh, I give a lot of respect to women. I give respect to my mom. I give respect to my sister. Saying you got to be worthy of respect. I got to be worthy of respect because I told the truth. All right, I'm going to end this video. Because I cannot believe the hypocrisy. But I want you guys to understand, these men who just brag about I protect women, I respect women, I look out for women, until they tell the truth and basically go against my narrative, then I'm going to have to unalive them. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video. Be sure to share it.
Grimlock says, LTTV smoked my ass, dog. So? I respect LTTV. If he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me. That's fine. Everybody, listen.
It's cap, because when I did, you went up on your platform, started talking shit, started revising history on some bitch-ass nigga shit. It's absolute cap.
Everybody, this controversy has told me everything I need to know. Everybody's taking the time and choosing their sides. Let them choose it, right? I still respect LT.
You are so lucky that the groupie love song is saved as an MP4 in my goddamn my stream decks right now, so it ain't working. That'd be playing right now every time I see you. Like, why are you still a member? Why?
God damn. Brother jumping you in the...
Oh fuck, man. Where's that goddamn song, man?
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
I'm sorry I accidentally doxed Tree. I still got a little bit of respect for her. That's why I'm not going hard on her as hard as I need to, or I should, right? I still respect them. Let them go off and do their own things now. They got good platforms. They're great people. I think LTTV is a good guy. So if he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me. I'm not coming off of this, though, because, I mean, it is what the fuck it is. So if he wants to go ahead with the ruse train, let him be with the ruse train. Be over here.
Bro, you're with the ruse train. She aborted the child. And you showed us on the 15th. What is this, April 15th? This was so fucking long ago. Is it me? Yeah, that's when she deleted the baby. What was it? She showed the ultrasound. Got the pills the same day. Talking about, yeah, I didn't do it yet. I'm like, yeah, that's the day you got the pills. And Tree has the correspondence showing everything. Goddamn frauds.
I don't fuck with nobody. LT is cool, but I don't fuck with nobody. I never have, never will. I'm just me, bruh. That's how we get around here. We don't stick to groups. We don't have cliques. I don't click up with people.
So what's the problem when I call you out then? If we're all YouTubers, we call everybody out, we hold everybody accountable. You don't click up all of a sudden. All of a sudden when you're trying to get I could just go over there anytime. Get Solo TV out of LTTV's chat. So you're just sabotaging growth on the platform when niggas is working together? Is that what that was all about? Come on, man. What are we doing out here?
Shout out to LT, but I don't care.
Very stressed out. I wasn't caring, okay? And then I said, look, so
because like, where else is this ruse? You knew the whole time. She was trying to let it out in the public. You were trying to keep it quiet. What ruse, Tree? unless it's the ruse you were putting together. That's all that makes sense here. And you think you're exposing something out here? You really think you're exposing something? Yo, Abba, this your friend? Right here, this your friend? What a fucking weirdo.
If you notice,
You're retarded. You waiting, but I've already held Daisy accountable multiple times through this live streams. How many times throughout this live stream I said this was dumb on Daisy's part? Texting Abba. Daisy was dumb for putting that tweet out there and lying to everybody because Tree told her to. How many times I told you, hey, I think that was sus that Daisy did the pageantry? How many times I said, I'm not defending Daisy here. I'm contradicting lies. I'm getting to the bottom of this ruse that Tree has put out there. All this ruse was her. I've held her accountable. Now we just get into the facts because now it's legal. There's legal shit involved now.
Stop the cap.
It's a total fabrication.
This is what everybody does when they're taking a massive L and they want everybody to stop packing them out. Oh yeah, but we were hiring lawyers. Yeah, defamation, blah, blah, blah. Stop the goddamn cap. Nobody is suing anybody. The only buddy that should be worried about getting sued is possibly Daisy by Fresh. Or if Fresh wants to be petty suing Duke for lying about the super spreader shit. But that ain't gonna happen. Everybody's lying through their teeth. No one's suing anybody.
I'm just getting to the facts. Ain't no defending her. I don't need to. I've already told you guys that. Throughout the stream, go back and watch it. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you just came in. Welcome to the show. I can't believe y'all had the balls to come after me, but I've been telling the truth the entire time. Some of y'all are saying, Duke, where do you find the toes to stand on? I've been standing on the same toes since this whole shit started. Y'all fucking switched up.
Yeah, with new information and new details, your perspective may change. You're not going to get new information and new facts pertaining to everything that you're covering and be like, yep, doesn't matter, standing on these same 10 toes and crashing out like an idiot.
Wow. All of y'all, same 10 toes right here. Look at these roaches. Look at these roaches.
Finally packed up your wrench. Listen, Taylor, I de-wrenched you more than once, but you don't learn. You don't learn. You were over there beaking you know what I mean? You were over there beaking in Duke's chat, twerking in Duke's comment section. Like we're supposed to play that over here. You can't be doing that as a wrench. Do that as a free-speaking individual that's not a wrench. All right?
Look at Danielle over here. I know she was gonna lie, Duke, but it was for the greater good. What greater good? If she was already gonna keep the abortion, what greater?
Okay, Mackenzie, you can't be here. I'm kicking another one of you. You got to get out of here, Mackenzie.
Crying to me, and I'm not.
You aren't gonna cry about this show's existence from the beginning of the show, in the beginning of the chat, trying to talk me out from doing this. Oh, this is so repetitive. Oh, we're not doing this. All this deflective shit, and then you're in the chat again. Why are you here? I thought you didn't want to see this shit. So y'all are just allowed to lie through your motherfucking teeth? Oh, we don't want to see this. This is repetitive. A month's old. Blah blah blah. So why are you here? I told you could skip this one. We'll wait. You can exit. Like the flags, y'all? To my countries. These are my countries, man.
LT cooking your ass.
Wait, you guys physically booted her? Oh, you timed her? Oh, shit. You guys timed her. Okay, you guys weren't playing games. I was giving her the option to leave, y'all. Y'all went big Kaido mode out here. Y'all just got rid of her. All right, cool. You know what it is? I left it open to interpretation. When you say ambiguous things, people may take them as, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's get it.
You're good, Danielle. Please. I'm not coming after you. Please, I don't want you to think that. I want you to use your brain, Danielle. If she already admitted that she's going to abort the baby.
You want the wrench? $20 on the PayPal. You want the wrench? $20 on the PayPal.
We need to be more focused on these donations. Hit the super chat. We are going to ban people today, so we are getting rid of all you guys. So if you want to come out and be disrespectful, you gotta go.
No, I'm just fucking around. That shit's funny as hell. I'm sorry, yo. Ah, shit.
Why then turn around and lie? What greater good is that going to serve? What greater good? It just ruins Daisy's credibility if she does that. And that kind of makes sense why.
I'm sorry, what? What did he say?
Turn around and lie. What greater good is that going to serve? What greater good? It just ruins Daisy's credibility if she does that. And that kind of makes sense why everything was so wishy-washy. Tree, you played a part in destroying her credibility.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Hey, yo, I hate when niggas try to duck accountability. If Duke was in a boxing ring with accountability, he'd be Floyd Mayweather in that bitch. He'd be Floyd Mayweather in that bitch. He'd just be ducking the shit out of that. Ducking and bobbing and weaving. Like, what are we talking about? Ruin her credibility by mentioning the obvious things that is standing out, the red flags about this clear liar. Ruin her credibility. Since when are we so in defense of a random's credibility that's coming out here lying and trying to spin our narratives to ruin our platforms? We're in defense of a random clout chaser. Make liars out of people that have credible platforms, and you're gonna ride out on this and crash out on this, lose all your credibility in the midst?
Not saying that her credibility wasn't already questioned, but after this, you played a huge role. And to turn around and try to expose it by trying to expose her, you only exposed yourself. They got nothing else. See, unlike y'all, the truth don't have to hide. It don't have to dress itself up. It just...
Bro, this is the funniest shit of all time. Look at the list of deflections. Can you provide evidence Daisy was an escort in 2007 at the age of 11 in China or Lebanon? Bro, what?
What?
Who in the fuck made these claims? What the hell is going on?
What the hell was that?
Number 2, can you provide evidence Daisy lived as a local in Cannes? How do you say this? Cannes. How do you say Cannes? Is it Cannes, France? There was a weird pronunciation with Cannes. Yeah, it's Cannes, whatever, I'm saying it, man. It is what it is. Cannes, France, and was working as an escort in a website 2013 at the age of 16. Who the fuck made that claim? Can you provide evidence Daisy participated in escorting in the past 17 years? Well, that evidence has been substantiated. Well, you know what?
Has to be the truth. Nate Diaz with the 5 says, you will never beat FNF. That's not my goal. They're getting sued. Not they weren't trying to beat him.
Stop the cap.
We gotta stop this cap about Fresh and Fit are getting sued. Yo, if we're really gonna be honest, Fresh and Fit is a corpse at this point. Like, they are an expired brand that we're literally just milking for the views at this point, stomping on everything they do. They're not too Fresh and Fit anymore. They're not relevant. They're not moving the needle. They're not progressing. They're demonetized, dusting it up, trying to finesse people $3,500 to sustain. That's what they're doing. They're doing these dusty-ass yacht parties to sustain and pay their fat employees. That's what's going on, man. They want to cook everyone for being fat, but you got this fat nigga dancing to this booty queef song, and no one's calling him out for not losing weight. Like, what the fuck going on out here? Come on, man.
They're getting sued, bro. He says, you and Tree of Flogic are clowns. Here's some change, peasant, because you ain't no Duke or a Don. FNFW. Thank you for the 5. All right, bro. I'll take your change, buddy.
Yeah, that is true. It's like, yo, you're paying the man, you're calling him a peasant, but it's like, yeah, I'll take the money though. It's like, what the hell? Wow. What?
Ivan, not Ivar. Ivan Jr., shout out to you for the 5, says, you don't understand the PR tactic Tree was doing. Really? Because it seemed like it was manipulation, but I guess I don't understand it. It says, last I donate to you, you doxed her number. You are dead wrong. You're not proving her point so far. And I get it. It was early in the stream. I hope I opened your mind, but I guess not. But I was wrong. I shouldn't have doxed the number. I was haste. There was a problem with that. I take full responsibility. I don't regret it, right? Because I need to learn from it. I can't take it back.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, you need to learn from it. This is the 4th person you doxed. What are you talking about?
But I do apologize for that. That's a big L for me. Spam the L's in the chat if you want to. You can. That was a big L for me. I should have taken my time with those receipts before I posted it. I was not thinking straight. That was me. I don't play games, says Duke. This is L. Well, I mean, you are a Fresh and Fit fan, so I guess. Duke said, I don't play games says, because FNF knew she was an escort, that's why Myron did that video after the recording Daisy from Walter. I'm sorry, I don't play games. It seems like you're playing games because Myron was the biggest defender of her when the fans initially called her out. So make up your mind. But again, this is what I mean. This is how these people switch up. You're watching it on display. This is how they switch up. 1 minute, I used to be a Fresh and Fit fan, and I used to call them out. The next minute, Duke, you got to hold this L. You got to hold this L, man, because Myron did a great job calling her out. Wasn't the same Myron that defended her? But I don't play games. You're a fan. It is what it is. I don't play games says, Duke, stop. If a man were to get charged for assaulting minors, would that be the same person allowed to work with kids? Again, you make no sense. Sorry, Duke. Andrew Tate's bottom bitch was 15 when he found her. Y'all worship him on Fresh and Fit platform. Who the fuck are you to judge me? You're nobody. You're nobody to judge me. Y'all support Andrew Tate. He's standing for trial right now, trafficking. Some of it was rape of minors. Y'all support that. You have no problem denying that. You come to me and say, I'm taking it L. Fuck out of here, bruh. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, just take the goddamn L. What is wrong with this motherfucker? What is... Him and that team pedo ass nigga, they refuse to take an L. It's like the end of their life. Oh my God, the people are laughing at me. I was wrong about something. It's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What type of narcissistic trait is that where you can't take a motherfucking L and be wrong about something? It's asinine.
Glassy Eyes says, these basement tier pageants are usually fronts for prostitution. None of these winners don't branch into anything legit. They're glorified companions. You may have a point there. I don't support
Glassy Eyes, one of his biggest supporters, telling him, hold the L, motherfucker. What are we talking about? How blind are you? Go outside, Duke. Leave your motherfucking house, nigga. Take off that turban. What are we doing, man?
Pageantry at all. I think it's all weird to me. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt there's some weirdo things going on there. That's there. Ivan Jr. with the 20 shout out to you says, Duke do pageants. It requires a new portfolio every single year to win a crown. There's a series of shows and she needs photos for each category. I've hardly met a one-time pageant becoming a crown first year. Just stop, bro. Okay, again, go find the other photos from the other pageant wins and then come back and talk to us.
Wait, what?
Go find it. Tree looked. Tree couldn't find it. I looked. I couldn't find it. Go find it if I'm lying. You know so much about pageantry. Go find it. And then come back and I'll put it on the channel. Go find other pageantry she's won. And then come back. You calling me an idiot. Go do the research yourself. Y'all can easily do this. Glassy Eyes with the 5. Come back and I'll put it on the channel. Go find other pageantry she's won.
It says, Duke, to do pageants, it requires a new portfolio every single year. To win the crown, there's a series of shows, and she needs photos of each category. I've hardly met one-time participant become crown first year. Just stop, bro. Why? So why would he follow that up by asking him to find every year that doesn't exist when he said that she's only been doing it for 1 year? How the hell does she have a one-time participant win the crown? I'm so confused. What the fuck is going on out here? Is it me? Like, what?
And then come back. You calling me an idiot. Go do the research yourself. Y'all can easily do this. Glassy Eyes with the 5 super chat says, Duke, what proof has she submitted that she doesn't partake in the world's oldest profession? She submitted every proof in the book. Timestamp, travel dates, travel documents, all of that stuff. Y'all still look at it and say, I don't believe it. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Glassy Eyes, the fact that you're asking me this question right now is stupid. It really is, because there's so many receipts out there she's proven. She's even on Tree Show. She's broken the logs down. Y'all don't believe it on her show. I'm telling you, she puts it out there. Where's the proof, though? That's what I'm saying. Why do we need to keep proving things to y'all? Y'all the court of public opinion. You don't know anything at the end of the day. We're going to let the lawyers handle it.
Stop the cap.
It's a total fabrication.
Emotional damage.
Oh, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
The outcome is the outcome after that. I don't need to keep proving things to y'all. She's done enough. Let the lawyers handle it now.
Let the lawyers stop the cap, man.
Out there. You keep asking for proof. None of y'all have done the same for Fresh and Fit. None of y'all have questioned any of that. But you come here and question this woman. I know exactly how some of y'all females think now.
I know exactly how some of y'all females think now. When he can't take the L and admit that he's wrong and he's defending her, crashing out like an idiot, A bunch of women in his comment section. Oh, now I know how females think now. This is when he got red pilled at the end of his episode. This was the most pathetic, moribund performance I've ever seen in my life.
Don't love each other. This shit is fake. These women don't love each other. Some of them hate each other. That's what I'm starting to understand now. All y'all are just hating each other. How does a semi-middle class chick go half on a Van Cleef? She's not middle class. I don't think she really. Okay, I don't think she understands. Like,
listen to the mental gymnastics as Duke capes for this leftovers of fresh. This facially reconstructed, talking about, oh, I'm cute, I'm a dime. Ma'am, 34 procedures on your face? Man, y'all don't go outside. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all don't go outside. Not y'all in the chat. I'm talking about this nigga and whoever subscribes to this dog shit that this nigga be purporting over there. Like, are you kidding me?
How wealth is different for different people. Because for her, she's broke compared to her friends, but they got money, right?
Oh my God. Oh my God. You motherfucker. Listen to him rationalize. Just listen to this. I'm not saying anything.
I don't think she really. Okay, I don't think she understands like how wealth is different for different people. Because for her, she's broke compared to her friends, but they got money, right? But compared to everybody else, she's got more money than what we got, right? But she doesn't see it like that. 15 grand to her, I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's like, you know, I could spend it. That's not a big deal. I could spend it. That's her.
So she kind of broke, but when she can rattle up 15 grand, she'll spend it because the people around her got so much goddamn money that I could spend it. What is that? It was because you said she's a semi-middle class. She doesn't have that much money. Like, what? Hey, yo, bro.
The real question is, why is Fresh buying fake Van Cleefs? John with the 5 says, Duke, how do I say stop the cap in Hausa? I don't know Hausa. I'm Igbo. I'm Igbo. Trump's double buddy. Huh? Trump's double body. Shotzi for the 10. It says, block my other account because I disagree. If you were blocked, it's probably because you were doing something crazy, either on this chat or somebody caught you in a different chat. Don't play innocent over here. Don't come over here, Trump daddy, and play innocent. Some of y'all are getting exposed right now.
Stick together.
Pause. Bro, the name is Trump's double buddy, not Trump's daddy. What the fuck was that, bro? What?
Either on this chat or somebody caught you in a different chat. Don't play innocent over here. Don't come over here, Trump daddy, and play innocent. Some of you.
Okay, so this was Ivan Jr. Ivan Jr. He said he was talking shit in somebody else's chat and got caught. Ivan Jr. Ivan Jr. That was the name. 2640. Let me go back to that. Oh, this guy that dropped the $20 earlier in the very same stream. You caught him talking shit in somebody else's chat in another video. Minutes later in the stream, $20, and he got blocked. I don't know about that. It's kind of suspicious. Something weird about that one.
Something crazy. Either on this chat. Trump's double body. Shotzi for the 10. It says, block my other account because I disagree. If you were blocked, it's probably because you were doing something crazy, either on this chat or somebody caught you in a different chat. Don't play innocent over here. Don't come over here, Trump daddy, and play innocent. Some of y'all are getting exposed right now. All you and y'all alt accounts getting exposed. Now you're mad. You're mad because I'm giving you the same treatment that Triologic would have given anybody else. We saw what y'all were doing over there. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. All the shit talking. And you expect me to come here and say, well, Duke, why would you block me? Huh? I mean, it's not like I said anything in your chat. I was just talking shit about you in other chats. So then you get the treatment. Maybe if you be.
Now that would make sense. That would make sense. But the problem is we seen him earlier in this very same stream sending you money and there was no issue. You guys weren't calling him out for anything in other chats. So I'm not sure about that. We got to go to the chat section. I believe I have that. World Class says this isn't recent, isn't? No, this is part of his deleted videos. This is part 3 of the Crash Out series a few months back.
Behave well, your alt account doesn't get that treatment too. But don't sit here and act like a victim. You know what the fuck you were doing. You know what the fuck you were doing. Get out of here with that shit. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here for all that shit. I'm here for telling the story and telling the truth. That's it. If you're not about that, you're here for this drama shit. You want to go do this back and forth shit with other platforms, starting shit, talking shit, putting dumbass stuff out there, statements that didn't even wasn't even there, agreeing with evidence or fake facts that I never said or did. You deserved it, and I'm not taking it back. I'm not even reading the rest of this shit. Fuck out of here. Spickles or whatever you say. Abba Air with the 2. He says Abba Air exposed her. Why are you going home so hard for an escort? Because she's not an escort. She's many things. She's a liar. She's dishonest. She's an Instagram model. She's got plastic surgeries, whatever you guys want to call it. She's not an escort.
That's all, folks.
She's many things. She's a liar. She's dishonest. She's an Instagram model. She's got plastic surgeries, whatever you guys want to call it. She's not an escort.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Brother Jumbie told you, man. He told you, man. I don't understand. I do not understand. Shout out to Brother Jumbie, Stay Gold Radio with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Brother Jumbie says, never trust a nigga with uneven Lego teeth. Jesus Christ.
That is the same thing I've been saying since day one. She's not an escort. I'm standing 10 toes on it, and you guys still haven't proven it. Just documentaries and off-base articles.
Yo, imagine an abundance of evidence heaped at you. The nigga that impregnated her, talking about, yeah, she was an escort. It's fresh and fit, the type of girls we know fresh and fit be surrounded by. You knew this girl for how long, my nigga? She went to your house for 4 days and all of a sudden she's not an escort because you said so, and the proof is, trust me, bruh. Trust me, bruh.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Why would you defend this? Escort or not, why in the fuck would you go off a ledge? Did you know this woman for 28 years of her life? Did she even live in your country for 28? Like, this is so asinine. Bro, go outside, man. Take off the turban and go outside. It's time, bro. It's time. It's time for this nigga to leave the house. It's time. I'm telling y'all, man. Speak. We gotta get Speak out the house too. This nigga's too busy dusting it up in the basement. Like, some of you niggas need to get out the fucking house, man. Leave that shit. Leave your premises, bruh.
Glassy Eyes with the 10. Shout out to you. Says you previously took Fresh and Fit to task for asking the same stupid question. What stupid question?
Listen, Taylor. You say this is the bullshit that I'm no longer tolerating in this chat. Everybody could have different opinions, but when a fact is a fact and you're swinging, getting your ass whooped by a fact, we're gonna tell you that you're an idiot. We're gonna be like, you're just dumb at this point. If you're gonna get your ass whipped by facts, like, what are we doing out here? There's a difference in opinion, but if your opinion is 2 + 2 is 5, then shut the fuck up. We don't care. Now, I'm speaking in general. I'm not actually applying all of that to you. Actually, I kind of am. It is what it is.
Well, proof. Well, what proof do you have she is one? And now you're borrowing their nonsense. You're the biggest Myron.
Glassy Eyes, his biggest fucking supporter. His biggest supporter. Did you not hear this?
What proof do you have she is one? And now you're borrowing their nonsense. You're the biggest Myron. Okay.
Just ignore the hypocrisy. Shout out to Epstein's brother. Yeah, shout out to Epstein's brother with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Dude is no different than the other clowns with bad sound bites and no talent. if you're gonna be this egregiously hypocritical on your platform, yeah, when people say you're just the same as Fresh and Fit, I hope you're talking about Fresh and Fit, not me with my sound bites. But nonetheless, come on, man. Come on, man. This level of hypocrisy is filthy work.
I mean, Unpretty, shout out to you for the 5, says Daisy lied to herself, was vaping and drinking an abortion on the 15th. She lied to you on this. Yeah, but to be fair, Tree of Logic was culpable in that ruse. We got lied to. Here's what it is. Hold her accountable for this too. I will. Let this drama here. It says let this drama here. I'll hold her accountable. But yeah, I got lied to. It is what it is. This person says, shout out to you for the 5, says, we lost Don. We about to lose Duke. Are you sure about that? Or are you just speculating because you're one of these court of public opinion niggas? It sounds like you're just one of these court of public opinion niggas. You just don't know. And apparently, you got played by Tree too. You all got played by Tree. She's a liar. Izarad, the Amazon, shout out to you for the 7.
Now, this is where Duke really fucked up. Azria, the Amazon, this woman right here is an escort. Admittedly. An admitted escort. See, this is the thing. I didn't remember I didn't forget this saga. I still have the tweets going back and forth. I still have the ABBA video where she was on ABBA's platform. This woman is an admitted escort. Who is she also? She's Daisy's friend. Daisy's friend. They tried to hide the connection. Be like, oh, we're not friends. It's like, you're a mod on her channel the second she has a channel. Daisy's friend, an escort.
It says, I love how Tree also accused all the women on the pageant website of being escorts as well. She's a fool. I hope they all sue her. She's no feminist. She's not a feminist. You can't be a feminist and a right winger. It's stupid. And she calls herself that. That's a dumbass statement, bro. That don't make any sense. But no, it's just making all these assumptions about these women. Just making all these, they must all be escorts because this guy got busted 17 years ago. So they must all be escorts now. No, sometimes there's just women who look for opportunities to get into the pageant industry, and sometimes it helps their career, sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't mean they're all whores. Tree's an idiot. Dr. Mo 7 with the 5 says, one thing for sure, Daisy has the attention of a lot of YouTube content creators. Time for her to go solo and start monetizing this content for herself. That's what I'm saying. You're letting Tree do all this work, make all this money off of you. And you came in a dime, and then they're calling her a clout chaser. They're calling Daisy a clout chaser. But look what Tree's doing. Putting that subscriber only.
See, this is the thing, RT the brand. I'm trying to do the exact opposite. We have rollover. We share some of the same fan base because we go at some of the same people when we do certain coverage. But some of Duke fans are just staunch haters, and they just really care more about the other person failing and their demise. They don't really care about standing on principle and what is consistent and being objective. So I'm trying to get these motherfuckers the fuck out of here. I don't care if I lose subscribers. They're all victims.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Go back over there where you guys keep it capped and don't stand on nothing, because that's not what this channel is. We're going to be covering things objectively. We're not just targeting these red pill dweebs. They're pretty much done anyway. The red pill saga is pretty much over. There's nothing left to cover, except I still got to cover Ray J going on Fresh and Fit's platform, because Ray J was there. It was more about Ray J than Fresh and Fit. But for the most part, these niggas is finished, man. We're just stepping on corpses right now. We're literally just stepping on corpses.
Mode so people can subscribe, only subscribe, and it works, right? Shit blowing up right now off of somebody else's back because of the shit you started. You're a sick individual, woman. SO Cash, shout out to you for the 5, says, didn't Daisy went out first on a media tour, not only to defame Fresh, but his co-host? It's not defamation if it's true. She's telling the truth about Fresh. He ain't got that money. He ain't got none of that shit. It's not defamation if it's true. It says, Duke, you are a simp. Thank you. Thank you for your $5. I'm a simp, but you paying me. So thank you. I'm gonna use this money to buy Tree a new cell phone. Hey, baby girl, look, Tree, look how much money we're making. Tree, all of this is gonna be for your new cell phone and your legal fund, because you're gonna need it.
All right, you hear that? In the video that he apologized with his sincere apology, The same video that's 7 hours long and is titled, shit, what is the title? Let me pull it up real quick. And it is titled, "It's Over for Just Tree, the final chapter. After the apology." This is what he's saying. But you guys want to, y'all want us to accept that that apology was sincere, although he doxed her number mercilessly. I've reacted to it was a number of times.
New cell phone. Hey, baby girl, look. Thank you for your $5. I'm a simp, but you paying me. So, thank you. I'm gonna use this money to buy Tree a new cell phone. Hey, baby girl, look, Tree, look how much money we're making. Tree, all of this is gonna be for your new cell phone and your legal fund because you're gonna need it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Just be lying. Y'all realize that Duke said that he was going to sue Tree for the video that we played earlier where she said that he was giving her D threats because he made a speech and talked about 20 minutes in a phone call. It sounded very ominous. It sounded like a threat. Either which way you slice it, it was a threat, but he was claiming it was a threat for information and she was thinking it was a D threat. Nonetheless, he was saying that he lawyered up for that. And this was all in regards, this is all stemming from the Daisy situation. So you have to hire lawyers to defend your name, talking about you have a real job in the real world and this YouTube shit it's not real, it's part-time, and that you don't take this seriously. That's why people that take it seriously are grifters. Your words. We reacted to that already. Your words. Now you're talking about, oh, it's getting real serious for you. You have to hire lawyers because your name means something, but it's all over crashing out over Daisy. But then you want to rebrand the whole situation. Revise the entire situation like this didn't happen by deleting several videos. Try to delete the videos, but at the end of the day,
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Jay the Informant with the 10 months membership.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to you. And then he wants to talk to his audience like I'm a crazy obsessed motherfucker for even reacting to this 3 months out. I'm reacting to this months out once again because I had a death in the family which I had to deal with. Taking time off for that. It is what it is. I said that a number of motherfucking times. That's not a good deflection either which way you want to slice it, because why would anybody be concerned about me making a second video about Duke the Don, calling him out for his fucking bullshit, his hypocrisy, and his fakeness, when this motherfucker makes 10,000 videos about Fresh and Fit? And so do I. People just want to be deflective when it's their turn to be accountable. Oh, why are you doing this? Oh, it's so long ago. It's like, man, shut up, man. This nigga hid the footage. If he didn't hide the footage, we wouldn't have to do this.
Anja XTV, shout out to you for the super chat, says, how are you going to have an abortion and then party mere days after deleting the baby? You at first thought of keeping. Cold as fuck. I don't care about her profession. She's no better than Myron dancing to the single mom song. I agree with you. I don't agree with abortions either, right? I think it's crazy. Oh my God. I thought you looked just like Candace Owens for a second. I'm like, is that Candace?
Yeah, so you don't agree with abortions either. You said she's a liar, her character is questionable, all these negative things about her, but yet you're going to die on this cliff. The fuck? Hold up.
Nah, okay, never mind. What's good, Chocolate Queen? Yeah, no. I agree with you, girl. I agree. Right? You say one thing, you do the other thing. It doesn't make you look good, credibility-wise. And Daisy, that's part of the reason why people think the credibility is all hazy, because 1 minute you're saying,
Taylor, you are significantly behind in the stream. Significantly behind in the stream. I was wondering why your comment. It makes sense now. Jesus Christ.
you know, I'm Buddhist, I can't do this, but the next minute you're doing this. But Tree knew this whole time. MDZ in 1986 with the 2. He says, you lost me, you fell for lies, your fault. I know, Tree lied to me. She lied to me. She kept up a ruse and we weren't part of it. I was defending a ruse.
Now, with the video that we seen earlier and with Tree explaining the ruse, that video was very old. It was available for months. It's still on her channel. Him being confused and conflicted about what the ruse was. She didn't say the entire thing was a ruse, like she was never pregnant. She was talking about when she actually aborted the baby and acted like she was still pregnant. And she got caught drinking with her BBL friend. That was the ruse. Don't act like you're still pregnant and get caught drinking out there. It was so fucking simple. I don't even understand why he couldn't comprehend. Just mental gymnastics, refusing to.
I didn't know she was already like that. She lied. She wanted people to keep guessing if Daisy was still pregnant or not. I'm sorry. So I did lose. Spam. Hey, put an L in the chat for me. I lost. I got lied to. I thought, you know, we were still on the fence about the baby. I had no idea that it was one of those things that was ready to go. But Tree knew, and Lily knew, and they kept it from us. We thought we can trust them. They kept it from us. That's all I gotta say. MDZ.
Stop the cap.
It's a total fabrication.
He says this is what happens when you clout chase too much. I know. Be Too Cool with the 5 shot to you says, yo, Duke, I think that Grimlock Lame was trolling about the LTTV smoking you part. LTTV haven't done anything against you. I don't know. I can't tell. But I'm not being a dick to LT. LT has, if he listen,
You know, I don't understand why YouTubers always fall out. YouTubers always fall out because it's all about clout and attention, and nobody's actually serious and real about anything. Everybody's playing a character and playing to the audience. Nobody's actually keeping it a stack. The things that they're saying and with who they are offline is not who they are online. That's the problem. This is why YouTubers fall out, because people aren't consistent. The characters aren't consistent. People are full of shit. And when you notice it, it's like, how are you going to continue this shit? It's either you be part of the circus with these frauds, or are you saying, nah, we ain't doing this?
I'm sure he has probably something to say about this and whatnot. It is what it is, right? He probably thinks I'm a simp too, and I don't hold that against him. It's tough carrying the truth out here when people just want to lie. Right?
Shout out to Jay the Informant with the $5 super chat. Jay the Informant says professionals take YouTube seriously. Or is this white YouTube? I don't know. I'll just say YouTube seriously. Take YouTube seriously. Media helps many folks with free information. Of course, there are grifters and folks that treat YouTube unseriously. This is facts. This is why even getting caught in dealing with too much YouTubers, doing collabs with YouTubers, covering too much of the red pill, took away from the direction of my channel of trying to cover things objectively. Not getting your ego attached to it, being right, and trying to get it right instead of trying to be right. Because too much times YouTubers trying to be right themselves. Oh, I got it. It's like, no, get the story right. Get the information right on your platform. All this narrative, it's too much sometimes. And a huge problem in my country is the bullshit ass media. Nobody wants to keep it a stack. It's all propaganda. All propaganda. So it's like, and the things that they've implemented to basically circumvent individual or independent media in this country is filthy work. So everybody has to do their best to actually keep it a stack and put out good media. But when you get caught in this dusty ass YouTube cycle, it's like you get mixed in with frauds and people that have no credibility and people that have slanted narratives, and then all of a sudden you get looped in with this shit, and it's like, this is why you got to separate sometimes. And this is why you don't want certain people's fan bases, because they're rabid haters of certain specific things and they want a certain message purported instead of the truth being purported. It's filthy work, man. It's filthy work.
Right? People want to spin ruses out here. It's tough to carry the truth. Sometimes people will hate you. And I don't blame LT if he hates me, don't want to associate with the platform, right? He got to do what's best for him. Okay.
This is the thing. He said this and then deleted this. And now he's on his channel talking. Well, I don't know if he's on his channel right now. He's live again trying to block this message. But nonetheless, he was saying something earlier about trying to basically revise history about this. Basically trying to revise history. You didn't care now. You understood how I could see that you were wrong. I speak on it, and all of a sudden, you're trying to act like I'm upset about something else that's not pertaining to the situation, being deflective. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. I didn't expect that from Duke. But actually, after the crash out, I absolutely did. What am I talking about? After the crash out, I expected this bitch ass shit. I'm like, oh man, he's a hoe ass nigga. He's a lame ass nigga. This is the truth. Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna do what's best for me. Tree's gonna do what's best for her. In the meantime, but yeah, I still don't take it personally. I still think LT's and that's what I said. I think he's a good dude. I think he does good work.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
I don't respect this guy. I think he's a full coward. I think he's unaccountable. I think he's a hypocrite. I think he's jealous of half the motherfuckers he goes after. That's why he wanted Fresh's leftovers. Like, what? Like, come on, man. You have a woman, you're keeping that woman at your house for 4 days to do what? To delete all the videos after you take an L? What the hell was the point of that?
Jesus Christ.
We know what was on his mind when he seen that.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
This motherfucker said, yeah, stick around 4 days.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Do you even know the original face?
I think he's been grinding out here. He's a real worker, and he seems like a guy who respects women. He doesn't talk all this crazy nonsense, so he'll forever get my respect. If he doesn't fuck with me no more, because I'm calling this lying, scamming, conniving, two-faced, long tooth-ass bitch. If I'm calling her out and he doesn't like that shit, it's cool. You're not gonna change my opinion, though. I still think she's a conniving bullshitter. It is.
Nah, see, this is the thing. I don't like the way you're speaking about Tree. It's disrespectful. But at the end of the day, hey, YouTubers, we talk about each other crazy all the time. I said some shit in the past. But listen. Him trying to revise this and paint this as, oh, I'm mad at you for talking about Tree. No, nigga. This goes back to the beginning of this entire presentation. This is why I played it twice, so people can't get shit fucked up and act confused and gaslight. Alright? Right here. One more time, y'all.
Right. Then people trust you. Because they know.
Oh, you dead ass.
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, can you trust that? Can't trust nobody who don't admit when they wrong. How can you trust that person? They don't admit when they wrong, so that means they cool with you going in the wrong direction. That's crazy, right?
They ain't gonna say
nothing. So they gonna watch you self-destruct or fail. I peep that, I be like, okay, damn, you ain't gonna admit when you made a mistake. Oh yeah, I can't with you.
That's a big red flag too. You know what I mean?
Huge red flag.
A huge red flag.
Yeah.
Like you know you dead ass wrong.
And you gonna keep this going. When you wrong, you admit it because you was wrong.
Yeah.
And then you make it right. Then people trust you. Because they know you being honest.
That's what it comes down to. Hold a filthy L. Crash out because you have a level of disdain for Fresh and Fit. Don't admit that you're wrong and expect to just hop and a skip and keep going like nothing ever happened. Delete the footage, several videos, and act like, oh, ignore the niggas that are trying to tell you, listen, motherfucker, you crashing out, you doing wrong, you doing X, Y, and Z. All that profound respect you had for a nigga that you said out of your own words, you thought it was deleted so you could sing another tune on your platform. Pathetic. 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 I don't care about laudables and all this respect from somebody that I don't respect at all because they can't stand on anything and keep it a stack. Just want to lie through your teeth so you can avoid being wrong. This nigga really thinks he's the arbiter of truth. All the shit that folks were talking about Myron, oh, Myron thinks he's right, he thinks he knows everything, he's guiding all these folks. It's like, nigga, Myron's a clear idiot. But nobody on this platform is the arbiter of truth. Not me, not nobody. You're only as strong as the points that you make and the facts that you present. I don't know what the fuck people think they can't be wrong. I'm wrong all the motherfucking time. And I'll say it when I'm wrong. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Jay the Informant with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Duke wants you to act like Flacco to Adam22. Listen, nigga, I ain't Duke's employee. Duke was just a nigga that I fucked with and did collabs with. This is what's crazy. We about to book flights to Florida. Book flights to LA so we can get the fight set up for King Riches. We got a nigga on the screen, I'm not gonna mention the name again, pulling out Blicky, talking about we riding for Duke X, Y, and Z. Group trips to go fight King Riches. Nah, I don't fuck with nobody, yo. Oh, I have all this respect for LT, I fuck with him, I don't fuck with nobody, I'm crashing out for freshest leftovers. Okay. Great, do that. But don't lie about it when it happens and you act like it didn't fucking happen, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is going on out here? Trying to act like she's right, there's lawsuits pending, you're suing Tree. Stop the cap. All this lawsuits to shut people the fuck up. The problem is people have not been on my channel long enough to understand the entire lineage of this. If I was to be a petty motherfucker, I would snip everything together so y'all understand how much of a fraud this motherfucker is. But I really don't got time for that shit. I'm gonna keep it a stack and I really don't care that much past this stream. But let's get back into this.
Subscriber only mode so people can subscribe. Only subscribe. And it works, right? Shit blowing up right now off of somebody else's back because of the shit you started. You're a sick individual, woman. SO Cash, shout out to you for the 5 stars. Didn't Daisy went out first on a media tour, not only to defame Fresh, but his co-host. It's not defamation if it's true. She's telling the truth about Fresh. He ain't got that money. He ain't got none of that shit.
Wait, didn't we hear this part already?
It's not thought of keeping. Cold as fuck. I don't care about her profession.
Oh,
it's
shit,
all
no, I went back too far. My bad.
Gammon, conniving, two-faced, long, tooth-ass bitch. If I'm calling her out and he doesn't like that shit, it's cool. You're not gonna change my opinion though. I still think she's a conniving bullshitter. It is what it is. Leon with the 2. Just accept it. You simp for a 3 or 4. Okay. Azaria, shout out to you for the $13.99 Canadian, says, why is it T Daisy is a gold digger? Duh, you think Walter would want her if she was overweight with a good heart? He wanted to bang a baddie and she don't play with broke men. Get over it and grow up. That's facts, right? People are questioning her preference. Oh, why is she dating? You know, why is she looking for money? Why is she doing that? Why is she doing that? It's because she can look for what she wants to. She spent money on her body to obtain the type of lifestyle she wants, the men that she wants, the men that they're going to be attracted to her. So let her do it. Why are we all in the mix about who she's dating? I don't care. Fresh got what he wanted, you know, and she got what she wanted. I don't know if she did, because it doesn't seem like this is.
Bro, what the fuck is even going on?
What the hell was that?
Yo, shout out to Epstein's brother with the crazy ass name with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Says, how you have a review channel but you become the content? I'm starting to hate YouTube. Listen, this happened to me several times. Happened to me several times where I became the content, everything around the content, the Discord, all the people that collab. We became the content. We are the drama now. Soap opera in-house. Dusting it up. This is what happens sometimes. Nobody's infallible to this shit. Sometimes you say some shit, you become the story. It's circling around you now. It is what it is.
She wanted. But, you know, it is what it is. We know what the 5 says. How does Daisy have a case when she lied when conducting the media tour? See, I didn't know that she lied with that lawyer tweet initially, right? The lawyer tweet that
you guys all lie about the motherfucking lawyers. None of y'all are lawyering up. None of y'all are suing anybody. It's not defamation when you're no-name brands. Nobody knows you. We are all public figures, but we have not established a level of notoriety, fame, and clout where what's happening in these dusty-ass YouTube streets is actually affecting your who you are. It's not defaming you. All this shit is just bullshit. And to prove the defamation, come on, man. Come on, man. You're going to have a hard motherfucking time with some of the allegations to disprove that. You know what? It is what it is. Shout out to A-Lady747 with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
A-Lady747 says, in my O'Shea Duke Jackson voice, oh my God. I don't know how he says, oh my God. Yeah, I don't really know how he says that. I don't have the drop of that either. But shout out to you, A-Lady747. $2. Let's get this bread.
I'm getting rich.
Tree of Logic made her put out there. I didn't know that was a lie. I thought she was actually lawyered up. That's why when I was seeing this, I didn't know that she lied with that lawyer tweet initially, right? The lawyer tweet that Tree of Logic made her put out there. I didn't know that was a lie. I thought she was actually lawyered up. That's why when I was seeing the scenario.
What did we hear here? Huh, that's funny. Here. What did we just hear? We heard no accountability. You didn't know that she lied when Tree of Logic forced her to tweet. Where's the accountability? Where's the self-agency? Why is it still Tree of Logic's fault that this individual went and lied to the public?
I know that she lied with that lawyer tweet initially, right? The lawyer tweet that Tree of Logic made her put out there. I didn't know that was a lie.
Made her? She had the blicky to her head and she said, you gotta do this shit? What do you mean made her? The fuck are we talking about?
I thought she was actually lawyered up. That's why when I was seeing the scenario I was seeing now, I'm like, I was a little bit confused. But it's still good that she's doing something now. And I don't think that they're really looking at that per se. But I do think if that tweet is still up there, it needs to be taken down immediately. Because she never hired a lawyer at that point in time. Tree told her to lie about it because it was part of her master plan. I think that's sick. She agreed to go on many platforms hostile to FNF and played the puppet. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, so we're just excusing that? You can see that this is a malicious woman with malintent, a scammer that tried to talk about GoFundMe for women at the end of your video, which you deleted and hid the evidence. You know about this, bruh. I still have the video. If y'all want to see that, I don't know if y'all want to see that. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see that the Daisy when she said she was terminating the baby on his channel, that's deleted now, and she did that whole GoFundMe. If y'all want to see that again, put a 1 in the chat. Put 2 in the chat if we don't give a fuck. You've seen it already. Let's move on.
Line with the 5 says Lamau, Duke taking L after L. 1 believe the 304. 2 believe Tree. 3 still defending the 304. What's the truth? I'll give you that. I'll give you the 2 part. I did believe Tree. But defending the 304, it's not even defending her. It's just, here's what y'all are saying. She's an escort. The evidence says she's not. How's that defending her? I'm just telling you what the evidence says. She's not. If you don't know the truth by now, you don't deserve anything. You're a clown. Go back to Tree's channel. Go back to FNF. You're a clown. I don't get it. Like, it's people like you. It's like, what's the point of putting these receipts out there? People like this, Dan DeLeon, they don't care. It's about the drama for them. All right? That's why I
Dandelion? What did you say, Dan? How did you pronounce that? That's crazy.
But yo, let's stop. Let's just let the attorneys handle it. We're done with this. Real S with the 5. Daisy put out the recording saying abortion is against the religion, then got one. That was all her. She needed media coaching. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that, but not Tree's media coaching.
No,
she definitely don't need Tree's media coaching. Tree's media coaching means you got a lie. It sucks. It really does, bro. Because I thought some of these girls were real, but they're not real. They're fake as hell, including the ones that pretend to be real online. That's crazy. Y'all fake as hell. You can't trust these women. You can't trust none of these women. The fuck? How you gonna trust her? How? I can't trust that. I'm lying ass. Dan DeLeon says, bro, you're a simp, bro. Thank you.
Did you ever stop and consider you can't trust Daisy and stop the crash out? You're talking about you can't trust none of these women. Does that include Daisy, nigga? What the fuck? Hey, yo.
Thank you for them $2. That's making that simp energy go down a little bit. Hold up. Let me drink to that. Thank you. Now I'm gonna be simping for what do you call it? Because we got to get Tree a new phone. All right. So thank you for the $2. We're gonna help Tree get a new phone. Hey, Tree, baby, how you doing? Hey, listen. Just let me know where you want me to send it. Okay. You want the iPhone 25? The iPhone 30? You got an iPhone? I'll send it to you, baby girl. Just tell me where you at. All right.
Yeah, because Duke gave a sincere apology. That was a sincere apology when he's mocking her, talking about you want the iPhone 25.
Tony with the $5 super
Hey,
chat.
why did he skip that one?
That says, Duke, not all red pill people are I'll send it to you, baby girl. Just tell me where you at. All right.
Okay, this was Bridget. Bridget said, Duke, it is honorable that you are defending a woman and the truth as you know it, but Daisy is trouble and will bring you down with her. Tree had another agenda until she learned the truth. Now, in the entire chat, for the first however many minutes of the video, they were all spamming L's. Everybody was telling him he was wrong, including his fans, his supporters, and his super chatters. He refused to actually look at the evidence and be like, all right, man, this is compelling. This looks bad on her. And she's an untrustworthy figure. Why the fuck am I defending her? He just crashed out.
Tony with the $5 super chat says, Duke, not all red pill people are bad. I'm starting to realize that. And I was wrong. Yo, spam an L in the chat again, bro. Not all, yo, you're right. Because some of the ideologies, it do make sense. Because I'm in need of some of that ideology right now. Right? I got a woman who levied a false allegation against me, even though it's provable she lied. Even in the video, she said I unalived her. She lied in it, but people believed her. How can I not be red pill now?
What?
Even the people that were supposed to be facts and evidence that you would think would watch the video and say, oh, come on, Tree. Come on. Duke didn't say what you're saying he said. They're not holding her accountable. They're the womanhood now, and they're coming after me. You expect me to trust them now and think that all women are good? That believe all women think. Get it out of here. Women are a women's worst enemy. I'm realizing.
Survey said, get him out of here. He's got no place in here. Get rid of him. Okay. Learn the rules.
And think that all women are good? That believe all women think. Get it out of here. Women are a women's worst enemy. I'm realizing that now. I mean, it is what it is. Call me what you want, but don't act like y'all wouldn't participate in this Y'all did do that. A lot of y'all were women doing this shit. Talking about Duke, I can't believe you threatened to unalive her. You know me, I would never say that. On this platform, I've been as respectful as possible to women as I could ever be. But one allegation is enough to just, okay, now I'm watching all y'all broads. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. But that's why when I criticize more of these red pillars, when it comes to this false allegation stuff, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient. I'm going to give a little bit more grace to these guys that get falsely accused.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is what I'm talking about. This speech right here, pathetic. What the fuck are you talking about? Believe all women shit, I'm not doing that. My nigga, why the fuck did you participate in believe all anything? Believe the facts that you see as they're presented to you. This believe all anything, what the fuck? Why were you even, that's how you get red pilled now? Oh, women are bad because you believe that they were fucking perfect swimming, you believe that they were perfect angels that can never be wrong. The same way you think about yourself, apparently, you can never be wrong. Like, I don't even understand this entire speech. Now you're red pilled? Like, this is pathetic, bro. You're trying to talk down on folks that are trying to advise other folks with their grifts. They're finessing. Yes, they are finessing. But you have no goddamn clue. You completely lost just like them.
When I criticize more of these red pillars, when it comes to this false allegation stuff, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient. I'm going to give a little bit more grace to these.
And he keeps talking about false allegations. It was an ambiguous threat. 20 minutes in a phone call and the way you were speaking, it sounded like a threat. It sounded like a threat to her. It's not no we're doing the womanhood. It's, to me, it sounded like a threat to get some sort of information. The way, even when you expounded on it and explained it further, it could, I give them the grace to be like, okay, it did sound like you were trying to get some information on her, because that's what Duke does. Gets information, he doxes, he does all that fuckery. So it sounded like a threat to me. A death threat, I'm not sure, but when you leave it that ambiguous, who is to determine, especially the woman that is potentially being threatened? She's like, oh, hell no, that sounds like a death threat. What do you mean 20 minutes in a phone call? Yeah, you could be saying you're looking for information, but that could mean anything. It's a very ominous choice of words. So of course you can feel that way. And we're supposed to cape for you, and you're not being, he's being very unaccountable. And he's talking about, oh, one thing. Has he not, where the fuck is this nigga grew up? Where was he raised? Does he not know that you have to protect your reputation at all costs? Because 5 seconds, and all it takes is 5 seconds for you to ruin a lifelong built strong reputation by doing some fake ass, some bullshit, some shit that is, you know what I mean? There's certain things that you can't come back from. That's why you got to take it very seriously and be accountable. But Duke doesn't want to do that. He wants to cry to everybody else and act like he's some sort of victim. He doxed her a number of times. He was doing it religiously throughout the stream. Happily doing it. I reacted to it in that 4-hour stream I did on this.
Guys that get falsely accused. That's the big lesson I'm learning, because you can't trust. Even some of these women that look credible, like Tree, they're not credible at all. You can't trust them. And that's what I'm learning the hard way. And it's a red pill moment. And I have to accept that L. You can spam the L's in the chat. Spam it.
Bro, what are you talking about? They've been spamming the L's. All the super chats have been telling you to hold the L. Now, oh, I'm taking this L. I'm taking every L that's not in accordance to the main argument. Oh, I was wrong about this. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, I'm taking the L. What does that have to do with anything? Why aren't you focusing on the main L that you're trying to avoid, the crash out over Daisy?
Deserve it. I was lied to, and I allowed myself to be conned. I'm an L, but I'm not trusting no broad no more like that, bro. That's just it. We're on a different timing now.
Understand that he's not talking about Daisy right now. He's talking about Tree of Logic, talking about, oh, she threatened him. Oh, I can't trust these broads. Like, bro, what is wrong with this guy?
Fuck y'all niggas. I don't fuck with y'all no more. Rhea, shout out to you for the 2. Be honest, what type of women date Walter? Women that love the lifestyle. Like
as Rhea, her friend, told you herself that what does Fresh expect? A gold digger. That's what she is. She wants that lifestyle. So she told on her. This gold digging, and you're gonna sit here like she's some victim and she's being defamed. Like, this is pathetic, bro. All the evidence is in his face and he refuses to see it.
Daisy. I think Daisy loves that lifestyle. So it's not a surprise she'll be with Fresh. Arnav Bahia, shout out to you, says, thank God Duke supports Daisy. Yeah, I support her. She's good people. You know, she's sketchy, but she's good people.
She's sketchy, but she's good people. She's sketchy, but she's good people.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Says, come on, Abba and Tree. Yeah, Tree over here trying to spin narratives. She not. Benzie Blue with the 2 says, what is Daisy's YouTube? Keep up the good work, Duke. It's called Daisy Fit Chen. So go check it out. I think she's streaming right now. I'm losing hope in people. Shout out to you for the 5. Uno says, Daisy has no case now that has been revealed. She's conspired to slander FNF. How much does she know that she did not tell Duke? That's true. The one thing I do know is she's got a case right now. What?
Bro, how in the fuck does this man say Daisy has no case? It was been revealed that she conspired to slander FNF. How does she have a case now? And he's still trying to say she has a case. Everything that Tree exposed was the smoking gun to her alleged lawsuit. There is no goddamn lawsuit when you conspired. You conspired. It's bad. You should have kept the baby if you wanted to run his pockets, but you didn't want the responsibility either. So you want him to be accountable for something you're not accountable for? This is why the story got blown up the second she said she's deleting the baby. It's like, what the fuck? We're going to hold this guy accountable and hold him to the fire, but you don't want it either? The fuck are we doing out here? This just shows the bias in trying to just nail it to somebody. Like, I don't know, man.
What I didn't know is that fake lawyer was all Tree's idea. So, again, I don't know if any of that would be jeopardized. I highly doubt it.
And this is the thing. Tree said it herself. She don't give a fuck about her enemies. She was trying to make Walter sweat. That's what she said. She tried to make him believe that she's pregnant as long as she can, so he's thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have to deal with all this, and then it just comes out that she deleted the baby. So she was a part of that too, but she admitted it. That doesn't look good for journalistic integrity, but she admitted what she does when she's coming for certain folks, so you know what type of channel it is when she's gunning for these motherfuckers.
Because Fresh and Fit never really made a reference to the fake lawyer that Tree was trying to get her to do, so I doubt it. I really do. But yeah, Daisy shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have listened to Tree and put that fake lawyer thing out there. She shouldn't have done that. Tree manipulated her, and it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to affect her case. I doubt it, because what they're trying to prove right now is she's an escort. They're calling her an escort, which is causing serious reputational damage to her. So now Fresh and Fit has to seriously prove that she's an escort. That chopped up video, you can't see her face or anything like that. That's not going to work. Uno Shotty for the 5 says, if Tree is right, Daisy only got an abortion because she thought Fresh was broke. When she saw he only had 15K, so she wasn't pressured at all. No, Tree is wrong. Remember.
Bro, you just said she was right about Fresh being broke like 2 minutes ago. What the hell?
Tree is wrong. She's a narrative spinner. Ask Daisy first. She might have gotten the pills on the 15th. She did get them on the 15th. I dropped the, here it is right here. She dropped it on the photo. Let me use super chat out the way. There it is. The medication for abortion, April 15th. There you go. Tree, you should have given us this info. This problem would have been in here. If you weren't playing games, you should have given us this info. It's ridiculous. Benzie Blue says,
Tree should have given you this info if Tree wasn't playing games. So Daisy, who's been to your place for 4 days, it wasn't incumbent on her to give you all the information in relation to this case? I don't understand that.
Oh, no, I read that. Porsche 911 fan, shout out to you for the 5, says, I can't wait for this saga to be over with. I want the old Duke back. My God, we need some laughter, but keep up the great work. Oh, I'm coming back. Daria, the Amazon with...
Yo, picture being on your show performing and people like, I wish I got the old you back. And you're like, I'm coming back. It's like, bro, I thought you were winning. I thought you weren't crashing out. I thought everybody else was wrong. What do you mean you're coming? Like, what the fuck, bro?
The $13.99 super chat. Shout out to you. She says, I commend you for being illogical and not taking Daisy's line personally.
I commend you for being logical and not taking Daisy lying personally.
There is still truth to be told. You stayed objective, unlike Logic and Abba, who took things personally and acted like fools. Stay you. Facts. I appreciate that. That means a lot because people tend to call me emotional. I got a lot of energy, but I'm not.
She was trying to fuck Abba. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Not emotional. I'm not an emotional guy. I want you guys to understand that. I got a lot of energy, and you guys have seen that from day one. But I'm not emotional. I'm pretty rational in things I do. If I was emotional, I mean, it'd be weird. Now, I had a slip up. I shouldn't have doxed Tree. It was an accident. And you guys see me, the difference between when me exposing people like Mikey Boy and Saint the Sinner, right? This with Tree was not intentional. I didn't mean it to be intentional. I just wanted to get the truth out there because Tree was saying this was a hoax. And I wanted to make sure that you guys, the chat, had the truth. I was wrong. I should have taken time to, clean that stuff up, and I didn't. All right, that's my cross. I gotta deal with that. Okay, Tree didn't deserve that. But again, it's just one of those things where you live and let learn. I'm not above admitting that I made a mistake. I'm a human being too. I fucked up.
Clearly, you're above admitting you're above admitting making a mistake because he refuses to do that when it comes to the Daisy situation. When it came to the obvious doxing of Tree, where everybody can see it and you can't argue that at all. There's nothing to go. It's dead to rights. You have to be like, yeah, I was wrong about that. But then this whole video, like, of course, I retitled this video because it's my version when I'm reacting to it and I have other videos in it. But the video that he reacted to was 7 hours and 7 minutes. It's called "It's Over for Just Tree, the Final Chapter." In this video is the video we're watching, which he apologizes to her while taunting her and telling her her career is over and that he has all these receipts that can prove her that she's wrong in X, Y, and Z. Like, this is filthy work, man. Filthy work.
It's bad. It was a bad move on my part. But just know I literally was trying to get the truth out there as soon as possible. Again, it's something I will be cognizant of and make sure I avoid in the future. But yeah, at least we got to the bottom of all this stuff. Hey, Kafa, I can't see your face, bro. I'm probably gonna move on here. But thank you guys. For those of you guys who sat and dealt with this, I appreciate you. Those of you guys who still think I'm a simp, thank you. I appreciate you. Those of you guys who supported me, thank you. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all mean a lot to me. It really does. This was tough. But it was definitely an eye-opener to realize that, some of these people out here, they could say they're real, but they're not really real like that. A lot of times
coming from this bitch-ass nigga, people saying they're real, but they're not really real like that. Coming from him, this is hilarious. It's like, my nigga, who the fuck are you to say that about anybody at this point? I don't know who's saying they're real that ain't really real, but what the fuck is this? This is filthy work.
This stuff reminds you that at the end of the day, there's still an internet game. And I got to remind myself that because sometimes some people want the truth and other times people just want drama. I'm not like that. I'm entertaining. I want to be entertaining because I want you guys to get, to be able to stick around here and, have fun and do things in
at somebody else's detriment. We're clowning, we're exposing, we are having fun when it's on somebody else. But when it's on us, we're deflective, we're running, we're lying, we're crashing out, we're deleting a series of 4 videos and then 2 in the past where I don't know why he deleted those, but he deleted those too. The one where he's calling Fresh a super spreader and Daisy video with Daisy in his crib, deleted both of those, and then the 3 parts of the crash out, deleted all those. But yet you the real one, man? Come on, man. What are we doing out here?
Chat and whatnot. But we got to make sure we're serious. I've seen all these other channels get banned, get shut down, get taken down because they put out false information. They put out, fucked up, jagged shit out there. I try not to do that. I make sure that you guys are informed. I'm not perfect, but I want you guys to be informed. That's my whole goal. So I'm not shit that has no meat to it. But I appreciate you guys, those who hate me, those who love me, and those who want to see me gone. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all can be anywhere in the world right now, but it means a lot to me that you spent the night with Duke the Don, all 7 hours. Don't worry, I'm going to clip this. I'm also going to put some timestamps for the most important parts.
Stop the cap.
It's a total fabrication.
You heard him himself, all 7 hours. He's going to clip this. Never happened. When he mean clips it, he means like deleted it? What do you mean by that? You're going to clip it in the private section? Like, what do you mean, bro? Shit ain't available for people.
And then we can go from there. But shout out to you guys, and I'm going to catch you guys.
I just don't I'll leave because I know you guys have a lot more to talk about. In regards
Duke
to
said that
this
he
stuff. I
has
just
to
feel
leave
really
soon. He's
uncomfortable.
gonna go, and then we're gonna stop talking about it.
Torsia. I kind of want to go for a bit, but why would having a discussion about something that has
You ain't
no
gotta
way
leave.
to you
I'm
about
leaving in
someone
like
who's
a few
not
Like
friends with you,
I
make you
feel
uncomfortable?
like I have a bigger dick right now than all of you put together.
It's a character kind of questionable, absolutely, right? No one's denying that. No one's going into that. But we got to stick to the facts here. A lot of y'all, it seems like it's so.
Now, for folks to practice revisionist history, when all we see in this chats here is L, 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 F and F total victory, stop the goddamn cap. But Duke, you're a simp. That sounds apropos. L, 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 all these L's.
Easy for you to be swayed by the little tabloid news here and little baseless facts here. It's actually kind of just sad. It really is. And as we go through this live stream, I'm not saying just,
This is a member, Pablo Chicano, escort, capital, L, 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 L.
Just look at it as Duke just simping and whatnot. I'm saying what's going to hold up in court, because now you done did it, Tree. This is going to be your channel on the line because...
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Typical dusty underworld manosphere tactic, also a beef sector tactic. Oh, we're threatening channels because you're taking such egregious L's and you want to hide the facts. This is pathetic work out here. This is what I'm talking about. This nigga expects me to respect this? Come on, man. Fucking fraud.
Listen, don't worry. There are going to be ways you can save this, all right? We're going to help you save this, but you got to come with some serious. We're not talking about...
Look at all these L's, bruh. All these L's. Please give receipts, Don. See, this is your fans down and out crying like, bro, please, fight back, Duke. There has to be something. It's like, nah, bro. Total L's, bro. L, 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 L. Daisy is on one. Wait, what? Daisy is one, Duke. Okay, I can't read. Let's get back into this.
About this shit, because we're going to debunk this right away. But you got to come with some serious meat in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Otherwise, it's
I'm sorry, what?
You got to come with some serious meat. We're not talking about this shit, because we're going to debunk this right away. But you got to come with some serious meat in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Otherwise, it's over.
Stick together.
Pause. Over for you. You're done. You have no idea how badly you fucked up. She wasn't even worried about you. But then you did this 3.5 hour long stream. I mean, you edited it down, so it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. You did this whole long
stream. You just lying now. Hold the L.
Non-stop.
L. Gaslight. Simp. L.
And listen, I want you guys,
L.
Call me a simp, whatever. I want you guys to look at the facts. What's going to get proven in court? What Tree is going to be capable of proving? And what Daisy...
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Charles Indig with the $10 super chat. You said, sup LT, it's been a while. I hope you're well. I needed to detox from YouTube after Duke's crash out. Yikes. Well, now you're reliving it. Yikes. You had to detox, but now you're reliving the crash out? Jesus Christ. My bad, y'all. My bad, Charles, but it is what it is. Shout out to you for the super chat. $10. W's in the chat for Charles Indig.
It's going to prove. All right. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to look good for her. All you Tree fans out there, it's not going to look good for you too. All right. So whoever.
Oh, wait, there's a random W. There's a rogue W in the chat. 1 W. I didn't see that the first 3 times. Okay, cool.
Gave you that information, Tree, and told you this was concrete. Yeah, you better offer her up. You know what I mean? You better offer her.
Yeah, there's somebody in the chat saying, Duke, why? Someone else said there is no court case. See, that person's seen through the bullshit. They ain't no goddamn court case. We're months after. This is 3 months after. 3 months after the threat about removing the video from her channel, talking about you got a lawyer to seize it and do X, Y, and Z. Then that didn't happen. That video is still available. All his videos are gone in relation to the coverage of this. But you had the truth, sir. You had the truth, all the facts, all the evidence from Daisy's side, but yet all these videos are deleted, only to be reviewed by me because I got them. I got them.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's what it comes down to, man.
Her up, because she's gonna be a part of this too. Oh my goodness, y'all do not understand the shitstorm you just walked yourself into. And remember, as we go through this, Tree, you're the one who
This is how you hold Duke to the fire. Ask him about Tommy Sotomayor and have him renounce Tommy Sotomayor or say something about Tommy Sotomayor, or you know what it is at this point.
Started with the ruse. Just saying. So Tree of Logic came out with this live stream yesterday. It was supposed to be finale, right? She's releasing everything, every single thing, breaking it down, right? So I watched it and I was, I'm like, okay, what is this? Because some of the stuff was already rehashed, right?
Okay, so Carter Wright, the only person that had a W in the chat, says, I respect you, Don. But everybody else, LLL, one of his members, there is no court. LLLLL, give up, man, it's over. LLL, I'm not a Tree fan, but I can't even see the rest of this, damn. Duke does know something. I don't know what the fuck that says. I can't see the rest of it, but damn. Bro, why are you going so hard and you don't know? Exactly, man. It's crazy.
So, for instance, she starts... You can actually break it down into 3 main parts, okay? The first part was getting into, allegedly...
Once again, L, you still on the ruse? Resurrection, L, gaslight, how stubborn are W, F, and F? Like, this is crazy, man. So bad that you had people saying W, F, and F like they won something. No, he was off the hook, but he still got called out as an unaccountable hypocrite. Fresh, we're speaking about. He still got exposed for his fuckery. Nonetheless, it wasn't going to last long. It wasn't like something that was ongoing. It was a moment in time.
Daisy stealing jewelry from Fresh, okay? So she's out there saying these things.
Of course. Why is he cooning it up for Tommy? Because Tommy has a large audience. Tommy has he's a pretty big name out here, although his career's kind of dusty right now over there on Rumble, but he still has a level of notoriety and fame. So being next to Tommy Sotomayor will get you more numbers, get you more of his super chatters, being aligned with that message.
Oh, well, Jess, you better check your jewelry because, she's looking through your stuff. Who knows? She may have stolen it, right? That is so easily debunkable. It's not even funny. So that was a weird claim. And I find it ironic because when she was on your show, when you were...
Duke said on his stream that LTTV is full of crap and a hater because LTTV wants a collab for clout. Collab with who? What the fuck? I don't even know what that means. I'll have to go verify if he actually said that. But Duke also said this, so.
I respect LTTV. If he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Duke, come on, man.
Stay off the weed.
Only us experienced real niggas can smoke weed and still function like an intelligent individual. Not dusting it up, making such egregious mistakes like this. Like, come on, man.
Bigging her up, Tree. You were more impressed with the fact that she went 50-50 on a Van Cleef bracelet. You were more impressed with that. So now, all of a sudden, your opinion changed to that now she's some low-life.
I collaborated with Duke a number of times. I don't care to collaborate with Duke. What the fuck? Come on, man. That's asinine. I don't respect this nigga. This whole crash out phase exposed exactly who the fuck he was. I didn't want to collab with this nigga. Why the fuck would I want to collab with him? So we can hate wearing turbans? Like, I don't understand. What are we going to do? I'm going to downsize my chain to the fake shit that he wears? Put a turban on and we're going to hate in this dusty ass caves? Like, what are we going to do? Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Thief that's stealing cheap jewelry from Fresh? Really? How did your opinion go from that in the span of a week here? You're not very consistent, are you, Tree? How do you go from paying 15 bands on the Van Cleef jewelry to stealing Fresh's cheap earrings?
Now, I don't give a fuck about the message here. I'm just looking at the L's in the chat section because this man tried to revise this whole situation like he did something, but he deleted all the videos, and here are all the L's. Here are all the L's. I don't know if y'all can see the screen because it is kind of low resolution and it may be interfering with your chat is. I don't know how y'all chat is displaying on the screen, but all you see is just a fountain of L's. A fountain of L's. Someone said it was all bitter nonsense. That's facts. And then to see her get exposed on the whatever podcast and not even go to your audience and just lament the fact that, look, man, I was wrong. She was a clear finesser. She was clearly scamming folks. Like, at that point, why would you try to ride this out and try to die on this cliff and act like we're wrong for calling you out when you said, hey, It doesn't matter. I could see why he would think I'm a simp. He can call me out. I still have respect for LTTV. All this bullshit.
I respect LTTV. If he wants to smoke me, let him smoke me.
It's like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Survey said, stay off the weed.
Shout out to Lee with the 7 months membership.
I'm getting rich.
Let's get it.
To even further break that down, you're assuming it's Daisy, right? But Fresh was dealing with 4 other girls, each one more raunchier and weirder than the last. Any one of them being in and out of Fresh's house could have been responsible for that, if there are missing areas. So that's not even anything in itself. You don't have anything concrete. That's slander. You're calling her a thief. That's not true, okay?
Listen. In conclusion of all this old work, whenever somebody gets on a platform and says that they are filing a lawsuit and they have lawyers, and then they continue to speak on said matter.
Survey said.
Survey said.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Survey says 9 times out of 10 they full of shit. They lying through their teeth. They're trying to stop a message. They're trying to play the scare tactics game. They ain't suing nobody. They don't have nothing. They're trying to run a story, chase some clout off of this lawsuit that's a phantom lawsuit, doesn't exist. Because what a lawyer would tell you, and everybody knows this, a lawyer would tell you, the first thing they'll tell you, not in this voice, but not with this type of, vulgar language.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Minus the profanity. If you have a Jewish lawyer, they might tell you with all that profanity to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The fuck you doing talking in the media for? Why you giving us more things that you have to be consistent with in court while you're on air? And then when you sink yourself on air, how is that lawyer going to represent you in court? So he's going to have this massive L on his record. They're not doing that. His or her record. They're not doing that. All these folks are full of shit. I've seen it in the manosphere adjacent space, because that's what they want to call themselves. I've seen that in the beef sector. They all do that. Talk about lawyers, police, this, that, and that. They're not. They're full of shit. They're full of shit. They're trying to be unaccountable for their actions or rhetoric on the platform. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. So I'm pretty much going to wrap up this show. We have a lot to speak about outside of this. And it's getting late, man. Shit, I got to go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You see this? 7 hours of footage. Him reacting to Tree. Deleted this. All the facts that he could have had to stand on the points that he said were right and everybody else was wrong. 7 hours. Debunking these facts. Where is this video? Yikes. We out. Yeah.